Hello everybody, this is John Diaz here. Today I'm in Hagerstown, Maryland, and I'd like to dedicate this video to talk about my thoughts regarding Hagerstown in the state of Maryland. I think that Hagerstown is a pretty inspirational place when it comes to government. Right now I'm reporting live from the Hagerstown Regional Airport, and the reason I think Hagerstown is special is because the government here, I must tell them that I commend them for all the efforts that they've made in this city. There's a lot of economic activity here in Hagerstown. Right here we're looking at the Amazon warehouse near the Hagerstown Regional Airport. Of course, there's a lot of economic activity with Amazon here in this town because they have a lot of warehouses here, a lot of operations here in Hagerstown. And as I stated before, there's a lot of new warehouses in this town. Right here we're looking at a brand new one that just opened recently. And then we're looking at something that's big in this town, which is trucking. We got the Love's truck stop. And as I've stated before many times, Hagerstown's a large trucking town. You've got all the major trucking dealerships here in this town. You've got at least a good 6 truck stops in this town. It's a lot larger than it looks here. Doing a lot of construction at the moment here, a lot of paving work. I believe they're paving some of the interior areas. As we can see right there, a hot shot trucker leaving with a full load. These truckers work so hard every day in and day out to get America moving. I'm going to talk in here for a little while because it's windy out there, and I'm sure that probably muffles the microphone a bit, but I'm just gonna aim the camera here at this particular intersection that has a lot of trucking traffic. So why do I think this town's commendable and an inspiration for all other cities and towns in America? Because they designed this town, in my opinion, in an incredible way. They incorporated a heavy trucking presence. Like I said, they have every major trucking dealership here in the town. They have Freightliner, they've got Kenworth, they've got Volvo, they've got Mech, they have International, they have Peterbilt, and they have a lot of resources in this town, so all the businesses like it here. There's a lot of truck repair shops, trailer repair. They've got around the clock fleet services and tire repair fleet services. So they've got a lot of resources, and a lot of businesses come here. They come here to operate, and a lot of trucks, this is kind of like a hub, a lot of trucks come here. As you all have seen in previous videos, all the new warehouses in this town, at some point down the road when all those warehouses are going to be busy and occupied, those are a lot of warehouses with a lot of trucking capability. Each of these warehouses holds a lot of trailers, and when you multiply all the warehouses they have in this town, that's a lot of trucking. And I commend the Hagerstown government for creating a design in this city that, in my opinion, creates a lot of jobs, economic activity, economic wealth. And you can tell that they strive to help the citizens here. In the last couple years, they took an economically disadvantaged zone, and they actually moved all the people in that neighborhood, and they built a whole new neighborhood on the other side of town, and they moved everybody to new housing, and then they demolished the old housing. I think that's an admirable venture they did there, and I think that the whole country should learn from that. So they helped out the people to give them a better life, give them new housing, show them a better way. And I think that America needs to do this more often in rewarding all American people of all classes. Rewarding the rich people, rewarding the poor people, and rewarding the people in the middle. And hopefully one day we'll get there. Little by little, that's how we build things up. And here in Hagerstown, they've done that, and that's why I'm making this video, because I admire the government in Hagerstown that are trying their best. And when they designed making all these warehouses, I think that they had the citizens in mind for creating jobs for them, giving people a better life here in Hagerstown. And not to mention this airport behind me. This airport is a pretty large airport. I've seen military cargo planes land here. I've seen commercial flights leaving from here and arriving. As a matter of fact, they have a Legion Air based out of here, and they fly out to Florida. So that's pretty interesting, because it makes people come here instead of going to all the major airports. People that are located within the vicinity, prevents them from driving further. And hopefully they can expand off of that, and I'm sure they will down the road. So I think the way Hagerstown is operating is admirable. You know, there's a lot of construction going on here. I think Hagerstown has an enormous potential for the future. And I think that all cities, localities need to learn and see how they can incorporate a lot of the methodology being performed here in Hagerstown. So I just wanted to make this video to say that I admire what Hagerstown's done. And they've, even though there's struggles and everything, you know, getting all these enormous warehouses filled, I can tell that they're doing it to help the people here in Hagerstown. So, not to mention all the work it took to make those warehouses. They employed a whole lot of people, a whole lot of contractors, and used up a lot of materials and supplies to get all those places built. So I'm sure that they do that to better the lives of the people here in Hagerstown and surrounding areas. Hagerstown's a really interesting place. You've got Interstate I-81, Interstate I-70 that surround it. So you get a lot of trucking activity here and just a lot of people passing by here. And aside from what I've mentioned, they have a lot of new developing going on, a lot of new apartments being built, a lot of townhouses, a lot of single family homes, a lot of commercial buildings and warehouses being made. As you've seen, I've been filming some videos that display that. But there's a lot of new residential coming up around town. So, you know, in the near future, the next 5-10 years, it's going to bring in a lot more people, which will expand the economics in this town. And definitely benefit the people here. So I'd like to commend the government for, in my opinion, doing a good job to create work in this town and create a better future, and for helping the people at the bottom have a better life. I think all major cities need to learn from this town. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please push the like button if you enjoyed this, and please share and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.